The physical augmentation in Ghost in the Shell, including Batu's eyes and Motoko's body, are important, but it's the neural augmentations that ultimately drive the narrative. In the metaphor of the movie's title, the physical body is merely a shell, whether it's augmented or not. This in turn houses the essence of what makes someone who they are and gives them their identity, their ghost. Yet in the world of the movie, this ghost is vulnerable precisely because it depends on technological augmentation. In Western culture, we deeply associate our brains with our identity. They're the repository of the memories and the experiences that define us, but they also represent the inscrutable neural circuits that guide and determine our perspectives, our biases, our hopes and dreams, our loves, our beliefs, and our fears. Our brain is where our cognitive abilities reside, gut instinct notwithstanding. It's what enables us to form bonds and connections with others, and it's what determines our capacity to be a functioning and valuable part of society, or so our brains lead us to believe. To many people, these are essential components of the cornucopia of attributes that define them, and to lose them, or to have them altered, would be to lose part of themselves. This is, admittedly, something of a skewed perspective. Modern psychology and neurology are increasingly revealing the complexities and subtleties of the human brain and the broader biological systems it's intimately intertwined with. Yet despite this, for many of us, our internal identity, how we perceive and understand ourselves and who we believe we are, is so precious that anything that threatens it is perceived as a major risk. This is why neurological diseases like Alzheimer's can be so distressing, and personality changes resulting from head trauma so disturbing. It's also why it can be so unsettling when we see people we know undergoing changes in their personality or beliefs. These changes force us to realize that our own identity is malleable, and that we in turn could change. And as a result, we face the realization that the one thing we often rely on as being a fixed certainty isn't. Over millennia, we've learned as a species to cope with the fragility of self-identity, but this fragility doesn't sit comfortably with us. Rather, it can be extremely distressing as we recognize that disease, injuries, or persuasive influence can change us. As a society, we succeed most of the time in absorbing this reality, and even in some cases embracing it. But neural enhancements bring with them a brand new set of threats to self-identity, and ones that I'm not sure we're fully equipped to address yet, including vulnerability to outside manipulation. Elon Musk's neural lace is a case in point as a technology with both vast potential and largely unknown risks. It's easy to imagine how overlaying the human brain with a network of connections, processors, and communication devices could vastly enhance our abilities and allow us to express ourselves more completely. Imagine if you could control your surroundings through your thoughts, or you could type or search the net just by thinking about it, or even if you could turbocharge your cognitive abilities at the virtual press of a button, or change your mood, recall information faster, get real-time feedback on who you're speaking with, save and recall experiences, manipulate vast cyber networks, all through the power of your mind. It would be like squeezing every technological advancement from the past 500 years into your head and magnifying it 100-fold. If technologies like the neural lace reach their full potential, they will provide an opportunity for users to far exceed their full biological potential and express their self-identity more completely than ever before. It's not hard to see how seductive some people might find such a technology. Of course, we're a long way from any of this. Despite massive research initiatives on the brain, we're still far from understanding the basics of how it operates and how we can manipulate this. Yet this is not stopping people from experimenting despite what it might lead to.